This conference will now be recorded.
All right, good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, July 10th, and as always, everything that we're going to be talking about is for educational purposes only, and nothing is intended as any type of investment advice. So first thing I'm going to be looking at this morning is VISL. We can see that just, pretty much once 8 o'clock started, this thing took off from 3 to about 650. Almost reminds us of another CEI. But now coming up to that 650 level, I would have loved to see more buying than we did. You can see we have one print that came in at 650, a little bit underneath. But you could see a bit of a sell-off coming in right underneath there. So overall, just going to have to see some, definitely a lot more new buying up here for us to really be able to hold and be able to push up above. Otherwise, we're going to see this thing come back down underneath these 6 prints very quickly once the market opens. You can see 854. So just as long as we keep getting that new buying, it's definitely, by far, 2.7 million shares on average trade 675,000. So by far, this is going to be an exception today. So keep that in mind while you're looking at it. Next thing looking at is LEVI, L-E-V-I. So right now, it's not looking great. And there, reason being is there's not too many great things that are going on out there. But one of the things that we have, you can see, is the earnings came in yesterday, and this thing just tanked. And I'm assuming earnings. I really could care less what the actual reason is, but you can see this thing just kind of tanked from that 2450 level all the way down to our lows right here, about 2175. So definitely going to be watching this. It hasn't given a great show of hand. You can see right here at that 22 level, we definitely had some covering coming in very, very early this morning. But other than that, it's just we really haven't got got great prints yet, but we should certainly see, 126,000 shares on average. It trades about 100 and 1.1 million. So it certainly should have a bigger range than it usually does of that 74 cents. So something I'm certainly going to be watching. And then BLRX is going to be on my side list. So the reason being, once again, it had a little bit of buying coming up at this 5 level. So nothing great. If we come back and if it lets me go all the way back, which it should, you can see just a little bit. We definitely had a sell off underneath that 5, which brought it, underneath, but there is a little bit of buying, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. But it just has the variable. The variables are looking pretty good, especially kind of holding this consolidation from yesterday in the aftermarket. So as long as we can hold that and continue to get some volume to push this thing back up, no reason we can't see it back up at that 5. So other than that, one thing we do want to point out, I know Keith had said it this morning, but NVDA, if you take a look, it had some really nice prints that came in at 158.28, which isn't really a great number, but it certainly shows. And it's just continuing on up from there. So definitely looking like it's going to get some life today. And let's take a look at our scanners. Let's see if we have anything new that's jumped up out there. So we have VISL, which we obviously know about, BLRX, and obviously, look at this, it just continues to go. All right, coming over MBRX, just absolutely nothing going on there. NIO jumped up a little bit, but it's going to be a quantity looking stock. If you're longer term in it, that's great, but it's just not going to be something that we're going to be looking to day trade. And then T-Mobile, which 210,000 shares, but there's just not really anything going on within its trading. It did jump up yesterday, but even as it jumped up, no real interest as it jumped up in that aftermarket. And then jumping over to our loser side of things, let's see if we got anything new. And absolute CTST, let's see, we got 103,000 shares. Nothing going on there. And then CEI, obviously on the top gainers list, and that's not shocking at all because of the amount that it moved up, pushing all the way up to that 950 yesterday. But something you might want to take a look at. I am going to put it on our side list just so we keep an eye on it. But other than that, nothing too special. All right, guys, anything else out there that I missed? Anything else out there that I missed? All right, that looks like about it. So remember, I think we what meeting do we have today? Do we have a Fed meeting today, or some type of Fed? Okay, yeah, Fed at 2. So it's pretty much going to be like a normal morning, and then as we go into the Powell Congress at 10 a.m. Well, that's one of those things that I know we have class today at 10 a.m., but the market is going to be at a standstill for the most part. That's going to be watching that. So just keep it in mind as we're going in, into this morning that we might not get the best of trading out there based off of how much is going on today between Powell and then the Fed meeting at 2. All right, guys, I'll talk to everyone in the chat and happy trading.